Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're late. But we're live. Brock Lesnar just beat the shit out of Michael Cole and Corey Graves. He destroyed the announce table top. He destroyed the Prime Hydration station. How fucking dare him? But we're here. It's JDW SmackDown. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but we're building it back, baby. That's the title of the video as well. And that means a couple things. We're back for JDW SmackDown. It's been a couple weeks. We're back on Commander's franchise in Madden 26. We're 0-2. We're going to build that record back up a little bit. And I got some plans for this team. And by that, I think I'm going to make a sign. I'm going to take a look in the free agency. Because if I look at my lineup, I got Brian Robinson, but I'm not really big on Austin Eckler. McNicholas ain't bad, but I think I want to add to that running back room. So we're going to build the backfield. Already on commercial, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm horrible. I'm late. Before we continue and build that backfield, and build back, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make sure you guys have audio. McNicholas ain't bad, but I think I want to add to that running back. Hang on. So we're going to build the backfield. Already on commercial, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm horrible. I'm late. Continue and build that backfield. And build back, ladies and gentlemen. Unmuted. I should probably, for copyright purposes... Josh, when have you cared about copyright? You play wrestlers' themes and music in the beginning. We're gonna turn the music down. So that way, video doesn't get taken down. Anything that says music. Not menu narration, goddammit. Alright. Okay. Can I save that preset for these videos? No. Okay. I saw something that said presets. Instead enjoy this music. I've not opened this franchise file since our last stream. Because I'm strictly staying into YouTube. I'm not going to do anything off camera. Just all YouTube, baby. We're 0-2. This week, week 3, I mean. It's week 3 in real life in the NFL season. We're going to be playing the Las Vegas Raiders home in the DMV. I was going to say Washington, D.C. They don't play in D.C. They technically play in Maryland. So let's go over. Let's check out the free agents. And let's see who's available at running back. It's giving us Rico Dowdle. Justice Hill. As a Ravens fan, I'm familiar with him. Gus Edwards, as a Ravens fan, I'm familiar with him. A.J. Dillon, Zach Moss, Alexander Madison, Zeke Cordell. So there's not beautiful options. We could also think about a trade. Let's see running backs who I could realistically get. Who would be good to add to this roster. And make it realistic. Even though I'm really good at trading in these games, I want to make it realistic. Oh, Corey Graves is out. Oh, Brock. Raheem Mostert still in the league? Back on the 49ers? I didn't even know that. I mean, he just carried Michael Cole around the ring. It was kind of funny. Is that Trevor Etienne? I was like, what? Third string on the Panthers? Wouldn't mind Keaton Mitchell here. I wouldn't mind Keaton Mitchell as a Ravens fan. I wish we used him. Cam Akers is a good shot, but he's a starter, so I'm not going to tamper with that. Carbonated water. Love carbonated water. You're doing what, Brock? Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a Steeler with a Saints headband in this picture. Cool. They must have traded for him. Brock's backstage. Wouldn't mind Damian Pierce either. Considering they now have Chubb and Wilson. That one's realistic. Holy shit, Brock and Paul. The Vision's on SmackDown. Jordan Mason, I wouldn't mind. Who should I go for? They drafted two, just like the quarterbacks. What is Shadir and what are their normal dev? L.
Two signatures on that document. What I don't need are any more problems.
Oh, Mr. Aldous, you misread our intentions entirely. I actually came here tonight to broker a peace.
I have to sneeze, but it's not coming. Anyone in the background in this shot?
The Usos are not here. The Usos.
Who's that?
But something tells me you already know that.
I hear Shinsuke Nakamura is returning tonight, which is pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I've narrowed down some options for who I want to possibly trade for. I think I am going to make a trade, but I also got to see what is realistic. Like, say if I wanted Keaton Mitchell, what could I offer up? I could give a 74 overall right guard. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I would take this trade. But I want to see what the others would cost. Michael Cole Soul on commentary. McAfee. What do they want for Damian Pierce? Eddie Goldman, I'd be willing to give that up. Oh my God, Brock's gonna face Michael Cole like when Gunther beat up Michael and Pat McAfee fought him to avenge him. We're back to fighting commentary. You did with Gunther, Michael. Listen to this motherfucker. If that's what awaits John Cena tomorrow, shut the fuck up. Wasn't there one more I was looking at as a possible trade? Believe I was looking at one more. Oh yeah, Jordan Mason. What do they want for Jordan Mason? Yeah, they want too much for Jordan Mason. I'm not giving up my future. Jordan Mason is a no-go. Mitchell or Pierce? You know, I think it's cheaper to go Mitchell. And plus, we could use him in the passing game. How big of an asset is that guard? Is he one of our starters? Not at all. I am willing to make this trade. What overall is Gus Edwards first, before I decide this? Gus Edwards is 78. He's 30 years old. We're going to make the trade for Ravens running back Keaton Mitchell.
I understand that this is a very important matchup tonight. It's for the women's tag team titles. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defending tonight in a match that was supposed to happen a number of weeks.
Can I get anything else out of this? Probably not. It's fine. Let's make this trade. Keaton Mitchell, welcome to the Washington Commanders. We'll put you as RB2. I'm a hot mess, so... Yeah. I think that works. And Payne's hurt, so Goldman's starting. It's a good thing that we chose him. I'm actually going to put Kinlaw over Goldman. And we're going to move Wise up. Move him up so he gets a little bit more reps.
Introduced to Suplex City when Brock Lesnar absolutely destroyed the GOAT in his prime. And
all right.
I shudder to think what John Cena faces tomorrow night against that unhinged man. So again, going to focus on what
It's just Michael Cole on commentary.
Women's Tag Team Championship tonight, of course.
For third down back, we're going to put Mitchell in there.
Back in August at SummerSlam by knocking off the Judgment Day, looking to successfully retain tonight. Chelsea and Alba again mentioned they cost themselves.
Use Eckler as fullback and make him the secondary for third round in Powerhouse. Gadget, obviously Debo. Noah Brown in the slot.
As she is medically cleared to be in this match.
Yeah. I think this works out pretty good. Slot corner.
Legal in this matchup.
Yeah, I think this works out pretty well.
Tag champs trying to work.
All right, I think we're ready to hop into our Week 3 game against the Raiders. I do want to check one last thing out.
Fire now. Makes the tag. It is hard to
We might add a receiver to the room.
apologize as Chelsea delivers the drop kick. This is for the women's tag team titles. Oh, goodness.
The question is, would we want to add someone like Michael Thomas or OBJ to the squad? Oh, Jahan Dotson's a free agent? Well, there you go. We're bringing the former commander back to the Washington Commanders. I like the signing of Jahan Dotson here. Now we get to cut a player. We're going to cut that extra receiver we have. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 8 receivers. Look, KJ Osborne, you're good. Well, I'm sorry you're gone. WWE Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes Undisputed Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. Yeah, those would be fun matches. I think there's a possibility that Cody loses tomorrow. Ah, shit.
Now here's the cover by Chelsea, and Bliss kicks out. Again, the women's tag titles are on the line here in this matchup.
Dotson's going to be wide receiver 4 for us.
Information on the condition of my broadcast colleague Corey Graves, who goes.
See what number we can give Keaton Mitchell.
Two F5s by just an out of control Brock Lesnar. He was foaming from the mouth at points.
Kind of fuck with 27. We're gonna give him 27. And Jahan Dotson. I don't hate 88 for him. I kind of do.
Covering a kick out. Welcome.
Yes, well, I was backstage, so I'm pretty great with medical attention. Wish him a speedy recovery.
How did he look? I mean,
Is that Miz on commentary?
Honestly, no, he does not look okay.
You've been in the ring with Brock. I mean, have you ever seen him in the mood that he was in tonight?
No, and if he comes back out here, I'm not protecting you. I'm not protecting anyone. I think everyone would run.
Miz is on commentary. That's great.
John Cena, I would
NXT Heatwave Rhea Ripley versus Jackson. NXT Women's Championship 2026. Maybe.
Match, and Alpha Fire now with the kick out by Alexa Bliss.
And I gotta tell you, Alpha Fire is one of the most underrated superstars I have seen in all of WWE. And I see what Chelsea Green sees in her. Could you imagine if Chelsea Green and Alpha Fire
We're gonna go with 81 for Jahan Dotson.
Oh, man. Well, you mentioned Alpha Fire. She once held the NXT United Kingdom Championship 649 days. So that's just telling you what type of competitor she is.
As a WWE superstar, I watch, I learn, I try to see what the abilities are of another superstar, and I gotta tell you, she's got everything. She has absolutely it.
Yeah, I think this is everything. All right. Only thing we're going to check now is how long he's out week to week. Okay, so he's not. Deron Payne's not going to be out long. Let's start our game with the Las Vegas Raiders. Sorry, guys. One more thing. I want to see what happened last week. I forget. So let's look at the weekly recap, not the weekly recap. The weekly recap from week 2 with Scott Hansen. Big pass. Pass that won the football game for the Green Bay Packers. One of them. Probably not the final touchdown, but it's there. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Titans and the Rams. Matthew Stafford, a beautiful pass to Puka Nacua, and he cuts inside, runs 40 yards for the touchdown, and the Rams go to 2-0. The Titans go to 1-1 with rookie Cam Ward. NFL Games 2026. Hopefully the Ravens are in them in the Super Bowl. 49ers and the Saints both 1-0. One of the teams is going to go to 2-0. It looks like it's going to be Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers as Brandon Ayuk makes a hell of a save on that play. That could have been intercepted for the 49ers win. Little preview of what happened last week, but we lost. We're 0-2. We're about to turn that around in this game at home against the Raiders. NFL Games Week 3. Yeah, we play the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football this week. And Week 3 is what we're at in this franchise. And we're playing the Vegas Raiders in Washington. Oh. For my LEGO Star Wars series fans, got Palpatine on our Coke can. Raiders 2-0 in this franchise, and they're going to end up with the ball first. Geno Smith in the backfield. And that's the man we're looking out for right there next to him. Number 2, Ashton Genty. And they fake it. Holy shit. All right, I underestimated Geno. NFL Games Week 10. Not sure who we play. I think we play the Minnesota Vikings week 10. Big play to Brock Bowers. Raiders are building some pieces. I just think they need a quarterback. Gino's got that veteran experience that Pete Carroll is familiar with back when he was the coach for Seattle. And there's that man I was worried about, Ashton Genty, with a big spin move, 16 yards on the rush. Charlotte Flair and Alexa win. Raiders are just moving down the field on the Washington Commanders. And there it is, a touchdown pass to Seth Myers. His name is not Seth. Hang on. Jacoby Myers. I'm thinking of a different NFL receiver. Coach Black on the sideline does not know what to make of that defensive drive. Hoping that the offense, with some new pieces in Keaton Mitchell and Jahan Dotson, a former Washington Commander, make some differences to this offense, some slight differences. Went with Keaton again because A, I know him, I'm a Ravens fan, and B, I could add him to my pass game. We're going to keep it simple with Brian Robinson on a run for 4 yards. Are they going to split up the Street Profits? Tomorrow is WrestlePalooza. What a fucking name. Daniel snaps the ball. Throws it on the out route to Zach Ertz, the tight end. Gets to the 50-yard line. I don't like this tension. Ooh, shit. Read option from Jaden Daniels. He runs outside. He's got space. He gets out of bounds for 22 yards. I like this with Bo Dallas. They've been using him a lot more lately. Underneath the Robinson. Ooh, look at Rowan. I like that he's doing the yeah shit. I tried to throw that off. Every time I see the Wyatts on my screen, it's great. Boomerang. Screen. Didn't work. 4th down. I'm going to take my 3. Send Matt Gay out to kick it. And it's no good. I shank it. Not the best start to this game, especially if we're trying to build back. I fell for the play action. On the outside, it's Michael Mayer for 7. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Raiders up 7-0. You guys are on commercial. Netflix gets some ads now for SmackDown and NXT. But it's the same time that you guys get commercials. It's during the time where they would play like the music. Big play. Big play from Armstrong. Backs him up a good bit. I don't know why he turned around so slow. And Genty, good dive tackle. I did not just get run over by Ashton Genty. One of these times we're going to stop. We're going to stop him. They're bringing back the quarterback show, except the quarterback that they're making the show about, Joe Burrow, at least one of them, is hurt. Going to be out for 3 months with surgery. At least 3 months. Good knockout. Good teamwork, Wagner and number 0. Screen to Jacoby Myers. Brings him up 7 yards. It's 3rd and 3. Third down, it's dropped. We did exactly what our defense needed to do. We could have held them to nothing, but holding them to 3 is a lot better than nothing. Or, not. Better than 7 is what I meant to say. It should be a 7-point game, but Matt Gay shanked the field goal. Yeah, this is they showed this on Tuesday. Netflix keeps showing an ad for John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Like SummerSlam wasn't over a month ago. Throws it outside to Cena. Calls timeout. At least get in the field goal range here on this drive. We need to do something. Daniels with his X Factor. We'll run up and slide. I do not want to use one of my timeouts. I'm going to spike it here. "19 seconds on the clock as Daniels spikes. Ooh, Oscarza. Throws it up for Zach Ertz. Oh, I thought he picked it. I'd have been pissed. Can you move out my fucking way? Alright, I get ball back at half. Gay's got to make this. It's good. It was stressful, though. I almost fucked it up again. And that's going to end the first half of the game. Raiders up 10-3. Commanders get the ball back at half. We did get points on the board. It should be 6-10. It feels so weird without music. Halftime report. Let's see what's going on around the league in week 3 of the NFL. Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Thursday night football. And James Cook with a huge hurdle to get into the end zone. Bills win against Miami, division rival, 25-9. We go to the AFC South as Houston travels to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars in a rain game. Scrambling out for the play action, Lawrence takes it himself and gets into the end zone. It's halftime, 14-14 in Jacksonville. Fraxium, baby. Staying in the AFC South, another divisional matchup. We got the Indianapolis Colts against the Tennessee Titans. And Anthony Richardson Sr. passes it out to Josh Downs, who makes a cut and is able to get into the end zone at halftime. The Colts are up 10-7. But that brings us back to our game as we get ready to kick off the second half of the football game. Vision's in the ring. Are we going to have a Monday Night Raw main event where the Vision versus Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar? Or Sami Zayn? Throws it underneath to Zach Ertz, who gets the second in inches. Jeremy Chin with the tackle. Can Brian Robinson get inches? He does. Fraxium getting ready to attack the Vision from behind. Fakes the jet sweep and the handoff. Throws it deep for Deebo Samuel. It's incomplete. Fraxium's so good, man. And Robinson gets nowhere. It's third down. Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. I didn't plan a match card. Ertz, why did you start running up? Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. I understand I'm contractually obligated to book the Vision in a tag match on a weekly show. So it's going to be the Vision versus the team that happened to be in the ring with him because I don't have any plans. Fraxium. Can you get out of the fucking animation, Lattimore? I mean, this is just bad. And I get I'm playing on all Madden. Don't normally play on all Madden. Throws it wide open to Brock Bowers, who makes it an even bigger lead for the Las Vegas Raiders. It is a 14-point lead now after this extra point from Daniel Carlson. This isn't looking good, guys, but it was worse against the Packers, and I was so close to coming back in that game. But this franchise is supposed to be a challenge. Good cut. Good juke. Get to the 35-yard line. It's supposed to be a challenging franchise. Playing on all Madden. And I don't normally do that. And I'm giving myself challenges outside of the games, too. Big play right there. Robinson, you got to cut back. Daniels is at a whopping 54% completion rating tonight. Outside the Senate. First down and then some. Gets to the 39-yard line on the opposite side of the field. Brian Robinson's got field. Breaks some tackles. He's still going. 22-yard line, and that's going to end the third quarter. Unless they can line up in time? No. It's a 14-point game here in Washington. Throws it outside to Zach Ertz, and that makes it a 7-point game again, as that's a touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Matt Gay's kick is good. Raiders have scored every offensive drive. Commanders defense needs to stop here. Blows up Genty. Only a gain of 2. Why the hell is number 0 just standing there?
And look, in a singles match, you can beat Jay, you can beat Jimmy. But when you go together, they're twins. They've been together since day 1.
5-yard gain.
Sense of chemistry as a now.
Axiom. Thought he was Sin Cara for a second. The mask is kind of similar tonight. Plus the blue. When Sin Cara first debuted, the blue and silver, blue and gold gear. Goldman, I spoke too soon about him earlier in the video before the game started, making a big play after the other defender on the defensive line just completely gets thrown. Going to play coverage, saving all 3 timeouts, and that is game. No point in even calling timeouts now. And that's a touchdown. Nope. We're going to move to 0-3. And we lose to the now 3-0 Las Vegas Raiders. And a disappointing game for the Washington Commanders. We pulled through at the end, but it was too late. The Raiders knew, Pete Carroll, the experienced head coach, knew how to run the clock. Coach Black just got to the league. He just came up. So we're going to have to go to week 4 where we play the Atlanta Falcons. And it's going to give us a storyline to start this week. Let's see what goes on in the locker room this week. We are 3 games into this season, and you still are without a win. Is there anything you've taken away from this slow start? Offense is doing well. All things considered, I think our offense is playing well. If we can clean up a few mistakes and limit empty drives, we're up there with the best. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, the Vision. They go ahead and defeat Fraxium. I'm going to be straight with you. Ownership does not want their name associated with losing, no matter how you spin it. Nobody saw this coming. I'm confident change is on the way. If you don't think things around, change will absolutely be coming soon. Understand what I mean. Loud and clear. We'll do better, I promise. Don't promise. Just win. Listen here, motherfucker. You ain't firing Coach Black after 1 season. Paul Heyman's great. Ooh, the Usos. Deron Payne is going to be back this week. See what happened around the league in week 3.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty to get to. Let's start in
Going to show a replay from our game. And the big play was this wide open pass to Brock Bowers as he broke the tackle. He didn't even break the tackle, completely missed the dive. And was able to get the touchdown. 17-10 Raiders. We go to Baltimore on Monday Night Football as the Ravens take on the Detroit Lions. Both teams 2-0, but in the end, the Baltimore Ravens are the ones to pull out on top. 48-10 in a blowout as Lamar throws a deep pass. Mark Andrews in double coverage. Andrews is able to get it and duck under the tacklers and take it all the way to the end zone. Ravens moved to 3-0. And then in the NFC West, we have the 49ers. 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. As Kyler Murray and the Cardinals with a deep pass in the end zone, one-handed catch. And that's a touchdown. Cardinals are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams are 2-1 now. It's a tough division.
Step 3, download the ESPN app on your TV or your mobile device. Congrats. Now you have access to all of WWE.
We got to travel to Atlanta away.
That brings us to step 4. Saturday to watch wrestling.
It's going to be a tough game. While this loads up, just give me 1 second.
That does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A Coles and the Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders.
We're back. Coach Black talking to his guys on the sideline. Got to have a turnaround week here. You guys are on commercial for SmackDown. Falcons are 1-2, so they're not having the greatest start to the season, but they're doing better than us. The defense has got to step up. What the hell kind of tackle was that? As Michael Penix Jr. comes out to the field. His first year starting. Last year, they were let out by Kirk Cousins. But the man in the backfield is who we're worried about once again. That's B. John Robinson. Big stop, though, on first down. Another big stop, loss of 3. Duke Riley for both tackles so far. 2 plays, 2 tackles for Riley. It's third down. Throws it deep. Almost picked off after the tip, but it's okay. That brings up fourth down. They didn't get a single fourth down stop last week, except that ended in 0 points, I should say, because one ended in a field goal. For after the week that they had last week, this is huge for the Commanders' defense. Got an injury as McGee is going down. Going to fake the jet sweep and hand it off to Brian Robinson, not Behan. And he carries it through the tackle for the first down. Going to try to make a statement in this game. Runs it himself. He's got great blocking, and that's going to go all the way for a Commanders touchdown. Huge. Doing flips. Jaden Daniels. Big play. And McGee has bruised ribs, and he will return soon, Jordan McGee.
Well, Brock, they prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily in the rest of this game. But starting out, we all love
Big first drive for both the offense and the defense. 2 plays, 55 yards down the field for the touchdown. Will this be our first win? And will we share the same record with the Atlanta Falcons? Back from commercial on SmackDown. Defense is playing them a lot better so far, but the game just started, so you got to give it some time. Surprised I didn't get called there, in all honesty. Payne goes down, and he throws it deep to Drake London, who almost pulls away with it. But it's going to be 4th down again, and the Falcons are going to send out Pin in the punt once more. I like that ESPN's going all out with this. They said they want to treat it just like they treat the NFL sponsorship. Good for ESPN. Drive number 2, hands off to Brian Robinson, who's going to go up, get good blocking again. The run game is just amazing today, as that's another big rush for Brian Robinson. There hasn't been a pass all game. It's been working. The Falcons are going to call timeout after the hurry up. We have 0 passing yards and more than the Atlanta Falcons. They have -3. We have 0. And once again, we're going to use our legs as Jaden Daniels gets a big run and great blocking. Takes it up to the 8-yard line. 2 rushes and 79 yards for Jaden Daniels. Throws it outside to Sinnott. Gets to the 3-yard line. That's our first pass of the game, and it's complete. Throws it to a curl route, Terry McLaurin, who gets the touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Contract signing tonight between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, which I heard is main eventing. Maybe Drew's winning. Who's this? Oh, Nia. I guess this is where we get confirmation if the Tiffany Stratton match is canceled because Stratton isn't cleared. Missed dive, where they get up to the 23-yard line. Maybe the Atlanta Falcons can convert. They're going to need to do something here in the first quarter. Extending the play, and he slides after 5. Evading a lot. And that ends the first quarter. Penix makes a play. Yeah, are we just going to get Nia versus Jade one-on-one? Or is Stratton okay? I hope Stratton's okay. That triple threat probably going to be a banger. Using his legs again, that's Michael Penix. Big stop. And he slides right under the diving Harris. Big gain puts them at 3rd and 4. Big play for the Commanders defense and the Falcons offense. They need to get this first down. And they do. That's Kyle Pitts, the tight end, breaking tackles. And it takes Lattimore to finish the job. Puts him at the 27-yard line. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Big cut. Bijan Robinson's in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Were we playing longer quarters last week, or am I tripping? Because I don't remember changing it to 4. Unless we were always playing 4. That's what I normally do so the games aren't too long. I just might be tripping. Falcons finally get on the board with a touchdown. Big run from Jaden Daniels. Oh, Tiffy's here. I like the red. And the game glitched. I'm going to have to use a timeout. You gotta fucking love it, EA. I like this play, though. Fakes it. Throws it. That's Terry McLaurin. Big play. I read that defense like a book. I knew it was going to be open before I even snapped the ball. First down. Fumble. Huge play for the Falcons defense, and it's falling apart for the Commanders. You can see on the sideline, Coach Black is livid. Got to be careful with the ball, especially when you keep on running the ball. As a quarterback, too, you're going to lose grip. You're going to lose the stamina and the grit, and you're going to take a big hit and lose the football. And that's just what happened. The Falcons took advantage of it, got a big hit. Daniels had nowhere to go. No time to throw it away, as he was already moving too quickly to stop running. Big play, but he steps out of bounds. That was almost a touchdown scoring play. Young Wei Koo. I said it like it's spelt. Gonna try to kick the field goal. And he makes it. And that's the kind of kicker you want on your roster, and not to cut in week 3 because he missed a couple kicks in the first couple weeks. Real life Falcons. I can't believe they just cut him. Call a different play. You'd think they'd be telling you how to download ESPN's app before the night before the pay-per-view. There is a flag on the field. This is huge. This is huge. It puts us at the 2-yard line. I think we got to go for the tush push. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. And that takes us into the half. No.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This the first of
I'm not happy about that.
the final week before
I'm not happy about not getting that. I should have took the 3.
games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip
Or I should have called a different play. Let's look at the halftime report. Minnesota taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and McCarthy to the back of the end zone to Jay Jettas, JJ to JJ, and the final score in a blowout in Pittsburgh, 41-3 Vikings.
one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day.
NFC West, Seattle Seahawks, and the Arizona Cardinals. 0-3 the Seahawks, not looking good for them, and I think it's going to continue as the fake pump, and it hands it off to James Conner, who sheds off a tackle to win 34-17, and the Seahawks move to 0-4. Cardinals 3-1. Carmelo Hayes coming out on Friday Night SmackDown. And of course, we move on to the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hurts has all the time in the world. And at the last second to A.J. Brown for a big touchdown at halftime. Eagles up 17-14. And in our game, the Falcons are down 10-14, and the Commanders get the ball back at the beginning of the half. Commanders could be up 21-10, but they missed when they went for the quarterback sneak into the end zone from the 2-yard line. They weren't able to get in. Daniels takes it again. This time he slides. He doesn't want to risk anything. That's 101 rushing yards for Jaden Daniels in this game. With only 6 rushes. That's big. Throws it to Brian Robinson, who's able to get to second in inches. He's barely not there. And you know they're going to try to punch it in on second and inches. Robinson is able to get it and a little bit more. Kirk Cousins, who isn't starting. Joe Burrow, who's hurt, who needs surgery. And I think Jared Goff, maybe? Throws it into tight coverage. It's incomplete. Throws it up. It's incomplete. Speed wasn't there for Deebo Samuel. Big sack. It's 4th down. Tress Waif with the punt. Stopped him on the 17-yard line. That's huge, actually. Yeah, I don't like the ads. Makes me feel like I actually have commercials. Go back to the song. I want my song back. Big play to Kyle Pitts, up the middle. Falcons seem to finally find their groove after the first couple drives. It seems like they lost the plot. They're back. The delayed handoff to B. John Robinson only gets a yard. Play fake. I fell for it. Goes off to Marshall. And that's 120 passing yards for Michael Penix Jr. First down at the 17-yard line. They completely flipped from their starting field position. 17-17. And that is going to take us to the 4th quarter. And B. John Robinson hasn't been able to make any big plays tonight. He had one. And as I say that, he brings him up to the 4-yard line for first and goal. Falcons looking to steal the lead when it was up 14-0. Penix keeps it, but is sacked back to the 7. Back from commercial.
Friday night SmackDown comes to Orlando, Florida. And we just heard General Manager Nick Aldis tell us what one of the huge matchups is going to be in Orlando next week on SmackDown.
Again, Penix tries to make a play and is sacked in the middle. It's 3rd and goal from the 9. That women's triple threat was delayed till next week. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be on WrestlePalooza. Between Tiffany Stratton defending against Jade Cargill and Nia Jax in a triple threat match. And that's picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Huge play for the Commanders' defenses. We're beyond the 2-minute warning. It's an over 3-point score, so a field goal doesn't do it. Falcons would need a touchdown. All the Commanders have to do is run out the clock, and they have their first win of the season here. Gets 2 yards with Brian Robinson. Going to hand it off to him again. This time, he gets the first down, and that should end the game. The Commanders are finally going to get in the win column in Week 4 of this season. And he gets nowhere that time, but it doesn't matter. Now all they have to do is take knees. I don't know why it's not 2 on the clock yet.
Tomorrow night, streaming live with the new ESPN app. Okay, come on, you're the pick up the energy. You're the cheerleaders. There's your guy.
Let's run the clock out, ladies and gentlemen, the hard way. Who's Carmelo going against? I like that Miz is on commentary for this. Ooh, Sami Zayn in the open challenge. That's big. Oh, let's go. Call timeout here. Throws it outside to Zach Ertz. He drops it. There's 1 minute and 2 seconds left. And the Falcons are going to have a shot at this with no timeouts and under 1 minute. Almost caused a penalty. That would have been bad. Big stop to Behan on the outside. Only a gain of 6. They got to hurry up, too. They're going to stop the clock with a spike. 44 seconds on the clock. It's 3rd down already. Throws it big to Drake London up the middle, who's breaking tackles. It spikes it with 25 seconds on the clock. Wastes the down. It's 2nd down. I mean, what choice do they have? They're trying everything. They're trying everything, even the kitchen sink. This is the shot to keep the Commanders at 4-0. And oh my God, they do it. Took knees too early. And this is on YouTube. This is going to live forever. That's 2 screw-ups at the end of each half that cost us the game. These are mistakes that we can't afford to be making, and we're just fucking making them. Got to be better than that, Josh. Mello and Zayn are about to cook. This for the U.S. title? Should be.
Sami Zayn with a slam of Hayes. Covered by the United States champion and a kick out by Carmelo Hayes. I warned Carmelo. I said, look,
Just got to be better, man. Just got to be better. We made big mistakes in that game. We started off very strong, and then we fell apart. It's just got to be better. Like, going for the QB sneak and not taking the 3 there. If I took the 3 there, we're tied right now. You also have me kneeing way too early, not thinking about the fact that it's not going to chew. And the fact that I was too back on the field and couldn't make the first down there. The defense letting up the end. And of course throwing the interception. Just got to make better plays, man. Got to be smarter. Play better football, and got to turn the season around. We're 0-4. Got to make good moves, man. Little post-game press.
I see the little things that a superstar needs to be to make it to that next level, and he has it. Going up against a Sami Zayn and beating a Sami Zayn.
Morale is low.
See what I'm saying?
What a clothesline by Hayes. He's in control.
Draft stock is up.
There it is. Turning another level.
Big right hands by Carmelo.
Move on next week to play the LA Chargers.
And Sami fighting back now.
Come on, wait it.
Turn it into a brawl.
No music is unsettling.
Carmelo Hayes in control of the United
See what happened last week. Of course, it's going to show our game.
What a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
Check out the film, ladies and gentlemen.
To get to, we go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Washington.
Here was the play that won the game. Drake London breaking multiple tackles and is able to make it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown in the fourth quarter.
Keep locked in.
Accidentally skipped.
What is it? What does Carmelo Hayes need to do to make the next step in his career?
Listen to me.
I'm stupid.
Step number 1. Step number 2.
So we're going to have to watch it again.
Step number 3. Listen to me.
Well, maybe he has been listening to you because he's dominating the champ right now. There's, of course, a former WWE champion, United States champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, putting a right fighter in
Last year's top 10 pick, Michael Penix.
Sometimes you feel like
This is going to end up a touchdown.
and all of a sudden something happens
The
with
Falcons.
Yeah, we saw. Commanders moved to 0-4. Falcons 2-2. They're back at 500.
some people have that grit. Some people
Next
have
up, we
that
got
Receivers got to make better separation.
AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one.
2 3-0 teams, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Derrick Henry gets the ball. Derrick Henry jukes in. It's going to take it a long way for the Ravens to go 4-0. Love to see that. And the Chiefs fall to 3-1.
Yards for the touchdown. One more short.
Eagles and the Buccaneers. Let's see how that game ended. We know the Eagles were up 17-14 at half. And it looks like they are going to get the win in the end of the game. There's that same play that we saw at halftime. 27-21. Eagles move up to 3-1. Bucks fall to 2-2.
Carmelo's still in this, man.
no kidding.
1, 2. Madden without the music is so trippy. Felt less trippy when we played the first episode of this series. Now, we have some hope. We shouldn't be celebrating
Zane rolls through up over the top.
if we win this game. I mean, we should be. Let me explain. The Chargers I just saw are also 0-4. They're lower overall than us. We could be at one of these teams. The Chargers and the Commanders are going to get their first win of the season in this game.
Can we talk about Carmelo Hayes?
And I'm going to make sure it's us. We're going into LA at SoFi in Inglewood. And we got to do something. Now, you can't celebrate beating an 0-4 team, but hey, a win's a win, and getting in the win column is important at this stage of the season. With already 4 losses and 0 wins, need to do something for the season. Funnily enough, when I was deciding what team I wanted to be for this YouTube series franchise, the Chargers were considered. Hampton. They're cooking, but Dragon Lee's match was better last week. Najee Harris for the first down. This is slow. Fucking fight. Who's hurt? One of the offensive linemen for the LA Chargers. Big play. 3rd and 5. Miz is great on commentary. And he's able to hold on. That's a first down for the Chargers. Big hole for Najee Harris on the outside. That brings him to 1st and goal. They're moving super fucking slow. This is Carmelo Hayes and Sami Zayn. They could cook better than this. This match kind of fucking sucks. Intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore, who's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's got long space, brings it to the 23-yard line. That's huge for the defense. 2nd week in a row, he's got a pick in the end zone. Lattimore making plays. Out comes the offense for the Washington Commanders. Able to save that, but it's dropped. Receivers got to make better plays, man. Especially when your quarterback makes a play like that. Try to snap it before the end of the 1st quarter. Daniels moving the line up. He does snap. Makes it 4th and 1. And that's the end of the 1st quarter. It's 0-0. He doesn't think he got there. But Coach Black is going to keep the team out on the field. Brian Robinson just needs 1 yard. Did he get it? They're going to say no. But I want to see the replay. Where's the line? Nope, other side.
This is a great time for Carmelo Hayes to regroup, refocus, and lock in.
This is the United States
I
Challenge.
don't know if he got it. I don't think so. It's not worth the challenge. That's terrible. He had it, but he fell backwards and his knee wasn't down until he was back. So it's not forward progress and he steps back. That's going to be a touchdown pass from Justin Herbert. And the mistakes for the Commanders just keep piling up. Robertson couldn't get his knee down when he was over the line. Big frog splash from Carmelo Hayes. Kick out from Zayn. Oh, did he hurt Sammy's wrist on that frog splash? Okay, they're starting to pick up the patch now. The apron DDT and the frog splash. Outside run to Jaden Daniels. Spin move and the 1st down on the 37-yard line. Huge rush. No first 48. Turns it into a blue thunder bomb. No. Back out. There's the first 48. Awesome. Flag too late. I knew it. Knew I knew it as I pressed the button. I'll take that flag. I don't know. See, I don't get it. In this Madden, you can't throw one-on-one balls anymore because your receiver just stops. Gonna hold us to 3. Matt Gay's kick is good. Zayn wins with a blue thunder bomb? I don't like that. I don't like that. Match was mid. Big play from Bobby Wagner. That was huge. Can we talk about how for last week on Friday, for Worlds Collide, AAA and WWE, I went 6 for 6 on my predictions. We're going to be doing more predictions tonight at the end of the stream for WrestlePalooza tomorrow. Pretty deadly? Pretty Deadly's back, baby. Yes, boy. Where's Elton Prince? Keith Mitchell. Breaking tackles. See, that's the kind of play I like to see. Holy shit! Well, poor Pretty Deadly, because Elton Prince is MIA, and Kit Wilson's fucking dead. Damian Priest just murdered Kit Wilson on our television screens. See, you can't throw one-on-one balls. It just doesn't fucking work. For some reason, they gain fucking super speed. Like, the defender just gets like 10 times faster and catches up to you. No matter how far you have them beat, they're always going to come up and jump higher than you. It just doesn't fucking work in this game. Double me sucks. Bobby, you have to take that to the house, man. We're showing an ad for WWE 2K26, which just got the Attitude Era pack with the New Age Outlaws, D'Lo Brown, and Mark Henry and Victoria. But can't even fucking play the game because I have it on Xbox. And right now with the new update, if you load up the game on Xbox, there's a very good chance you lose all of your saved data. Also, Nikki Bella and Goldberg came out, but that's only for next gen. For an additional $20. Wagner plays great, but that's 2 plays he could have had of interception. Pretty Deadly are on the screen. I guess they're back. Except for Kit Wilson. We just saw him fucking get murdered, obliterated. Rest in peace, Kit Wilson. Tried Terry. I keep throwing it because sometimes it's just, it's eventually got to work, but it doesn't. This game just doesn't like those balls. Call the timeout there now that I'm in field goal range, but let's try to get in the end zone to take the lead. They keep leaving the middle of the field open. Daniels takes another first down rush. And that's going to be a wide open Terry McLaurin for a 1-play catch out of bounds. Can Brian Robinson get in the end zone to take the lead? No. Throws it. That's Zach Ertz. That's a touchdown. Commanders take the lead going into halftime, and they get the ball. Huge play. Great last-minute drive with 11 seconds on the clock before half. That's all the Chargers have to do something. It's 10-7, a 3-point game. Glad to see Pretty Deadly back. Kind of. And that is not good. With 1 second left, they return it to field goal range. The Chargers might tie it. You can't make this shit up. And just like that, they get a return all the way to the 29-yard line and kick the field goal. It's a tie game at half. There is no lead. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. There's no, you can't make this shit up. Let's check out the halftime report and hopefully end the second half with the lead. We can't blow this, man. We're an 0-4 team. Tua with a huge pass in Carolina to a wide open Tyreek Hill. I don't know if you guys saw Thursday Night Football last night and all the shit they talked about, the allegations on Tyreek Hill. Fuck Tyreek, I'm suing. That was crazy. Ravens in Houston. Lamar Jackson takes it himself, runs through, and that's a touchdown. 21-6 as the Ravens move to 5-0. Raiders and the Colts. Richardson's got all the time in the pocket. Throws a bomb to Jonathan Taylor, who ducks under, breaks some tackles. 41-6, Colts final. Yeah, the main event of WrestlePalooza will be Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. And the opening match will be Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. When I heard that Cena and Brock were opening, I thought for sure the main event was going to be Punk and AJ versus Seth and Becky, which it still should be. Which tells me that something big is happening in the main event. Maybe Drew McIntyre's winning the WWE title. Maybe Cody's winning and we see a big return at the end. Like, who knows? Like, maybe Brock beats Cena and challenges Cody at the end. Maybe Cena wins and re-challenges Cody. Maybe we get... I wouldn't say Roman Reigns because he's intertwined with the Vision right now. Something big's happening in the main event if Brock and Cena aren't main eventing and neither is, and that spot didn't go to Punk and AJ versus Seth and Becky. Something's happening. I don't know what I'm going to predict later. If I'm going to go Cody or Drew. That might be the extent of what's happening. Might just be Drew's winning. So Cody can go finish filming Street Fighter. I just don't like the fact of Cody losing the title that big. And Daniels is having a hell of a drive. Big play to Zach Ertz. And that'll probably give Daniels his X factor coming out of the first half into the second half. Strong. Commanders offense. Does put Daniels in his X factor. Play action. Throws it, and that's in it. That's a touchdown. He's gonna gritty in the end zone. That's Ben Sinnott. And the Commanders go up 17-10. Strong opening drive of the second half. 5 yards, 69 yards, and a minute in time. Underestimated the power of all Madden. It's okay, I wanted this to be a challenge. That had to hurt. Big stop and a loss of 2. Marion Hampton in 5 rushes has 0 yards. That was a great match. The Extreme Rules match between Brock and Cena. Oh, Lad McConkey makes some big cuts. And that's a huge touchdown for the LA Chargers to tie the game. This is going to be a shootout. Whoever makes the first mistake, and you guys know I make mistakes. I like Mitchell being on this play, and I like the boomerang play a lot. He typically fucks with the defense. Mitchell on the outside, good blocking, but they get a big stop too. They're able to save that. Didn't mean to throw it to Mitchell, but he does bring it an extra 2 yards. I pressed the wrong button, in all honesty. And he drops it. And there it goes. They punt away. Put the Chargers at advantage. Big spin move. Wow. So did they write Corey off for tomorrow and Oh. Oh. Duh. That's why they wrote off Corey Graves, because I forgot WrestlePalooza's in Indianapolis. Pat McAfee. That's why they wrote off Corey Graves. So that Pat McAfee could be on commentary tomorrow. So I forgot they were in Indianapolis tomorrow. Big last-minute catch, because that would have been a big play. Big fumble. And it's picked up by the Commanders. Huge! I needed that. I needed that. Puts me back at advantage. And that was a strip fumble. Send it for the first down. Daniels fumbles, but we get it back. Whew, that was close. Daniels got to work better on sliding and holding the ball. Throws it outside. That's Terry McLaurin for the first down. Jim Harbaugh and Coach Black. Huge sack from Dayan Henley. WrestlePalooza! Throws it deep. That's Terry McLaurin. He catches it to save the drive. Puts him on the 12-yard line. What a huge play for the Washington Commanders. Uh-oh. Accidentally fake spiked it. I'm just going to let the clock run out. Fuck it, I'll try it. Alright. Underneath, Terry McLaurin. Third down. Daniels dives. Touchdown. Don't celebrate too early. That's what happened last week against the Atlanta Falcons. The kick's good. It's a 7-point lead, 24-17. I just have to hold them. They have all 3 timeouts, though. And more time than the Falcons had last week. Big play, Ladd McConkey. Thank God. Thank God I saw that and was like, oh no. Have to throw it away. Where's Nakamura? I thought he was coming back tonight. Soon. Big curl from McConkey. They need the touchdown, though. They don't have to just get in the field goal range. They called their first timeout. Perfect. We don't let them get out of bounds. Our defense needs to get more clutch. Big dive. First down. They're going to opt to spike instead of using their final timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, WrestlePalooza tomorrow night is presented by Xfinity.
Toe tackle. We're going to hold this, ladies and gentlemen. Then they forced to use their final timeout. They don't want to go for a spike. It's 46 seconds. We need to stop inbounds. Solo. Tongaloa, the goat, the tribal goat. They made first and goal, but they got out of bounds. Throws it outside. They're going to stop him. Spikes it with 13 on the clock. Big play for the Chargers. Touchdown Chargers. Holy shit. We're going to do it again. It's just week after week. They're going for 2 to end it. This is the game on the line. They don't get it. We're going to get the win. Jim Harbaugh, you idiot. If there's any coach, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If there's any coach that is going to make more ballsy, dumb-ass decisions than Coach Alex Black, than me, it's going to be a fucking Harbaugh. It runs in the family. Trust me, I'm aware. I'm a Ravens fan. The Commanders are going to win. We're going to move to 1-4 and put the Chargers at 0-5 unless we don't get this onside kick, and we do. And we're just going to go out and take a knee. Victory formation for real this time. This knee is going to matter as we're finally in the win column, ladies and gentlemen. And that will be how we end the episode for Madden. We got to win, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that matters. It's huge. It's against an 0-4 team. They gave us some trouble. Harbaugh made a mistake. If he kicked that, there's a good chance we don't win.
You know, Mr. Drew McIntyre has been called a hypocrite. He's been called delusional. But in 24 hours, he may be called...
And next time we will come back and play the Chicago Bears in the Week 6 matchup.
No one more deserving. You look at a guy like Drew McIntyre. He looks, walks, talks, and acts like a champion. Someone that you can put everything behind. We're going on to ESPN. This is a guy. This is your...
And it will be Monday Night Football primetime in Washington. We'd have a chance to turn it around. We got a tough schedule coming up. We got the Chicago Bears. We got the Dallas Cowboys. We have the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow.
of WrestlePalooza, the first ever premium live event, streaming live on the ESPN app.
Do some upgrade points. We're just going to finish watching SmackDown the rest of the stream. Go over my predictions for WrestlePalooza.
From the American Nightmare.
Ability slot for Larry Tunzel. That's pretty cool. Daniel's almost in the 90s. And of course our rookie, Trey Amos, going up to a 78. First mock draft. Where do we pick? So it has the Chargers with the #1 overall pick. Makes sense because of their record. We pick 6th overall. And they have us going left edge, Solomon McBride, speed rusher, out of Minnesota. Look at the prospects. Would like to look at receiver. I already don't like Perez because I see that D in catching. That's terrible. We got B and Enrique Odin. We got catching traffic B for Alfonso Brock. Alan Tucker's got an A spectacular catch. That's promising. But a C on deep route running. That could improve. So far, Alan Tucker looks pretty good out of Wisconsin. I'm going to set him as a favorite to keep him on the watch. Because obviously we don't know a lot yet. So he could end up being terrible. Let's look at running backs because I also want to look at that. This guy has an A juke move. C trucking, so this guy's probably an elusive back. He is. out of Colorado. Bob Stewart. Favorite him just to keep him in the loop. What else would we really need? We definitely need some outside linebacker help. Start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa. My father said when I was younger. Don't like the F finesse moves, man. Any of these guys. Let's look over at the... oh, what is this down here? Run stopper Quentin Humphrey. Got an A. It has A catching and D impact block. I don't hate that. I'm going to keep that in mind out of Louisville. Look at the outside linebacker on the Will side. A zone coverage, B pursuit. I like Maxwell Tucker out of South Carolina.
Do you know what happened on this very day 15 years ago?
You know, with these, I'm just favoring people who I could come back. I could unfavor them easily.
We won the tag team.
Let the computer do my scouting.
Right? Do you know who was backstage talking about that?
Could use a safety as well.
And I think you know why. The world doesn't revolve.
Caleb Anthony out of Boise State.
Doesn't revolve around me, your story, my story. It's not
Got B pursuit
theirs.
and A block shed. Sounds like a kid from Boise State.
They don't need to know all the lore.
We also go
They pay their hard-earned money and they just want to watch
strong safety, Sheldon Fitzsimmons.
fight. I understand who you are. I get it. In the past, you've won a Royal Rumble. In the past, you've been WWE champion. In the past, you've slayed the beast. You're 6'5". You're 280 pounds. You're the Scottish.
Ryland Smith, UCLA.
But lately, the Scottish Warrior has just been a keyboard warrior.
Oh, yeah, how he uses Twitter.
So go
All right.
ahead. I know you have it on you. Pull your phone out. Skin that smoke wagon. Go ahead. Let's get viral. Make a post.
Please tell me he tweets right now.
Get one over on me. Make sure that you, who's always bitching and moaning and whining, give it all to me right now because it's the last
Why did I load that up?
time to get one over on me. Go ahead. Have at it, Drew.
Hold up.
What's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what it says. Thank you, Cody. All I've wanted was a legitimate shot at the WWE Championship. No outside interference. Nobody screwing me over, and you're not going to let that happen. Because you're the ultimate company guy. You're a fighting champion. And you honestly, you don't think
Here's
to yourself anymore.
that's a funny tweet.
You always think about that.
Santi. I still don't know how to watch WrestlePalooza on ESPN. Can I get 37 more tutorials on SmackDown, please?
Your name on the marquee. You're the corporate champion. That used to be a bad thing. I mean, I kicked your head through an announce table, Cody. We're out for 5 weeks. Instead of stomping my brains out like I would do to
Thank you, Cody.
you're talking me to death.
Also, this is hilarious.
Pin is
He says Cody Rhodes promo tonight.
God, the amount of times that I've asked you to respect me and respect my anxiety pin is at this point getting ridiculous, Cody.
That's how he talks.
They're going to move on to the next flavor of the month, and you're going to be sitting in my chair telling yourself, my God, Drew was right. Okay, say you're right. That tomorrow night WrestlePalooza is a great night for you. And say you're wrong. Then guess what happens? Your legacy isn't all those
Legacy?
accomplishments. Your legacy isn't this
Legacy?
content creator you become. Your legacy becomes the man who lost to me at our
I think that tomorrow's pay-per-view is streaming on ESPN. Did you guys catch wind of that? Is it not on Peacock? Is it just on ESPN? Because I don't think they've mentioned it. They haven't been really clear about where it's streaming. I don't know if you saw when I flashed my Xbox screen. Racing Cross World Sonic has been pre-ordered. The Digital Deluxe Edition. That'll be fun. Be able to play that on Monday for the early access. Big brawl.
I'm not gonna kick your head through the announce table again. This match is happening tomorrow, and I'm taking the one thing that means the most to you, that WWE Championship.
It's 5 matches. As long as this website's right. I mean, it's WWE.com. I don't believe there's any I'm missing. I'll believe this. Especially since Nia Stratton and Jade are off the card and moved to next Friday on SmackDown for Stratton to recover. That shot was hilarious. Gentlemen, stop! There's no fighting allowed on a wrestling show. What are you thinking? We're also going to react to one more thing. Big Claymore. I'd welcome Drew winning. I just think it would be weird for that big passing of the torch moment, Cena turn babyface, Cody wins the title, for Cody to just lose the title at the next PLE. WrestlePalooza tomorrow. What a dumb name. Could have gone any old pay-per-view and they chose WrestlePalooza. They could have gone with Armageddon. They could have gone with Unforgiven. Judgment Day. No, I feel like if they brought back Judgment Day, it'd have to be centered around the Judgment Day. But that's going to end Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Let's react to something real quick. For our Call of Duty Zombies friends, they released the intro cutscene for the first map of Black Ops 7 Zombies called Ashes of the Damned. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're going to react to that together, and, well, I've already seen it, but I want to react to it on stream. And then I will do predictions for WrestlePalooza. So, there you go. Crew gets teleported at the end of Reckoning.
Welcome
A lot better graphics.
to the party.
And they're back. Welcome to the party.
Got that straight. It is a party, and y'all are the guests of honor. Or, technically.
Now, who is this guy? They're calling him the Great Voice.
And who the fuck are you?
I agree, Carver.
I know. Y'all are confused. So was I. But as they say, this too shall pass.
Shit. Aura farming. This man shows up, aura farms, sucks everybody off, 8 guys at the same time, and leaves. Tells them he'll be back for more. Skull of Non-Sopway.
See y'all real soon.
I'll see y'all real soon. Could be the Shadow Smith, as a lot of people, or a Shadow Smith.
Y'all get to know some of the natives.
Call him the Great Voice. In the blog post, at least. So they're all zombified. Awesome cinematic. Yes!
Kill them or be killed.
Takio with the sword. Carver doing some badass shit. So is the Reckoning starting room just gonna be in the thing? In the game? Nazi Richtofen. They're all from different eras. Richtofen's from a universe where the Axis Powers won. Badass. And all the voice actors are the same except for Takio, which makes sense. I was really glad they ended up replacing him instead of going the AI Tom Kane route. Awesome cinematic. Awesome cinematic. Hopefully this music doesn't get my video taken down. I would hate that. Da-da-da-da-da. Gotta do a lot of commentary to talk over this music. Give us environmental damage. That would be amazing. They got bombs on their chest. Is that going to be like a zombie type? I haven't seen people talking about that. Like a suicide bomber zombie?
You all are some bona fide cutthroat killers.
He's going to be the announcer. Seems like he could talk to all of us now. And then this image. This image is amazing, bro. There's a bear. Looks like what denizens are back. Or a form of them in the Dark Aether. It's going to be fun. One last thing I'll show you on Twitter talking about BO7. This tweet just says, and I'm going to read a bunch of replies here. Black Ops 7 is going to end with our characters teleported to an underground western town, and the Victus crew will walk up behind them, with Stillinger saying, "Welcome to the party," and then we'll have a 12-character crew in Black Ops 8. PO8 will end with 12 characters being sent to the Pentagon, and the 5 crew will walk out, and JFK will say, "Welcome to the party." And then BO9 will have 16 characters. BO9 will end with 16 characters being sent to an ancient Greek temple ruins, and the Chaos crew will walk out, and Scarlet will say, "Welcome to the party." Then in BO10 we'll have 20 characters. BO10 will end with 20 characters being sent to a Siberian research facility, and the Call of the Dead crew will walk out, and Danny Trejo will say, "Welcome to the party." Then BO11 will have 24 characters. BO11 will end with our 24 characters being sent on a plane that will crash and end up in Nocturne and Toten crews will walk out, and a Marine will say, "Welcome to the party." And then BO12 will have 28 characters. BO12 will end with our 28 characters being sent through a portal and entering the vibrant streets of Morgue City, and the Shadows of Evil crew will come out, and Jackie Vincent will say, "Welcome to the party." And then in BO13 we'll have 32 characters. And BO13 will end with our 32 characters being sent to a prison on an island, and the Alcatraz crew and the warden will come out and say, "Welcome to the party." And BO14 will have 36 playable characters. BO14 will end with our 36 characters being sent to a theater, and the IW crew will say, "Welcome to the party." And BO15 will have 40 characters. BO15 will end with our 40 characters being sent to a mansion, and the Dead of the Night crew will walk up to the characters with Gideon Jones saying, "Welcome to the party." And BO16 will have 44 characters. BO16 will end with our 44 characters being sent to a scientific research center, and the EXO crew will walk out to the characters with Oz saying, "Welcome to the party." And BO17 will have 14 characters. BO17 will end with our 48 characters being sent to the theater again, and the IW celebs will walk up to the characters with David Hasselhoff will walk up saying, "Welcome to the party." And BO18 will have 52 characters. BO18 will end with Requiem and Operator saying with no emotion, "Welcome to the party." And then we have a 56 operator crew for BO19. BO19 is going to end with the entire 56 operator group being knocked out and sent to a quiet German town where a World War II crew walks out and David Tennant says, "Welcome to the party." And then we have 60 operators for BO20. Jesus Christ, it's still going. It wasn't this long earlier. BO20 will end with all 60 characters being sent to a house, and the BO1 DS characters will walk out and say, welcome to the party. It went up all the way up to 19 earlier for me, so this is new for me. And then we will have a crew of 62. BO21 will end with all 62 characters being transported to a random estate in Nicaragua, and Menendez, his sister Mason, Woods, and Noriega appear with Menendez saying, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, a la fiesta. Bienvenido a la fiesta. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Then BO22 will have a crew of 67. Holy shit. Then what is the point of this? Comedy. You non-fun person. Alright, let's do predictions. That was just a fun little thread, rabbit hole I wanted to take you all down on Twitter. Anyway, predictions for WrestlePalooza. You're welcome for that. Let's start with the Usos and Bronson Reed versus Braun Breaker. Fuck. The Usos versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker of the Vision. There's tension right now. LA Knight's probably going to get involved. I'm going with the Vision to win this match. Let me make the community post so I can type this out. Usos versus the Vision. The Vision. Next, we have Women's World Championship match, Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer for the vacant women's title. I think Asuka might turn heel, or Asuka and Kairi. So I'm going Stephanie Vaquer here. Yeah, I'm going Stephanie Vaquer. I think she's going to win. I think her English has gotten a lot better. I hope they don't not use her like they did with Io when she was champion earlier this year, or Shinsuke Nakamura as United States champion last year. Or early this year, actually, he was United States champion. That's right. Yeah, it was this year. Shit. This year's gone by really fast, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I just hope they use her. And I think she'll be great as the Women's World Championship. Women's World Champion. She's not going to be the championship. Excuse my speech impediments, guys. Alright, the big match is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. It's down and out, but I think I'm going to go with John Cena. I think he somehow pulls it away. I don't know, but the problem is with that, I don't know what they do with Brock afterwards. Maybe Cody, maybe that's the big thing at the end of the show. Who knows, maybe Brock just came back for this, for Cena, then he goes away because of all the shit. Who knows? I'm going to go with John Cena here to beat Brock Lesnar. Next match, we'll do AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. I'm going to go with AJ Lee and CM Punk. I think AJ Lee, it would be crazy for her to lose her first match. Honestly, hang on, let me rephrase that. I might switch and pick Rollins and Becky. And the reason being is I think Seth could stomp AJ. And that's how we lose. I think Punk gets distracted and starts beating the shit out of Seth, and Becky takes advantage of it. Honestly, because that can continue the feud longer. The heel heat that Seth and Becky would get for pinning AJ Lee. I'm going to go with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Oh, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And finally, Vision now on top the whole night. And finally, the main event. Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. I'm going to go with the safe option that I would rather see. I don't hate... I'm not saying that because I dislike Drew McIntyre. I'm saying that because Cody, who was just past the torch, they did the John Cena babyface turn. He just won the title at SummerSlam. This is the first PLE, his first title defense since winning the title. I don't see them taking the title off of him. I do see something big happening at the end of the show. Possibly Brock Lesnar, possibly a return. Possibly something huge. Maybe John Cena, maybe Randy Orton. But I don't see Drew winning. I don't see Cody, because I don't see Cody losing the title this early. So I'm going the safe options. I'm going the Vision to beat the Usos. I'm going Stephanie Vauquer to win the vacant Women's World Championship. I have John Cena to defeat Brock Lesnar. I have Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch to defeat AJ Lee and CM Punk. And I have Drew McIntyre to lose and Cody Rhodes to retain the undisputed WWE Championship in the main event. With big things happening in the AJ Lee and Punk match versus Rollins and Becky and the Cody and Drew match. Those are my predictions for WrestlePalooza. As I said on Tuesday, I'm going to say it again here and in the community post I'm going to make with these predictions. I will not be streaming this upcoming Monday for JDW Raw because the Baltimore Ravens, my football team, as I've said multiple times, play on Monday Night Football against the Detroit Lions, and I'm going to be watching that. So I will not be live. I will be live Tuesday for JDW NXT, where we'll continue LEGO Star Wars and do the Empire Strikes Back episode of LEGO Star Wars 2. And I should be streaming for JDW SmackDown 2 next week. So enjoy WrestlePalooza. Enjoy wrestling on Monday for Monday Night Raw. Enjoy football this weekend. Go Ravens against the Detroit Lions on Monday. Darkness Falls. We're wearing all black against the Lions. Enjoy wrestling, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all Tuesday for JDW NXT.